very much, Mr. Chairman. This morning, the Finance Committee gathers to discuss the future of the Social Security Administration and its potential new leader, Frank Bisignano. Today's news brings fresh reports that it is bedlam out there in Social Security. That's what I heard last week from senior Social Security staffers at a town hall meeting I arranged in my hometown of Portland for federal employees. Senior Social Security staff told me that they were short-staffed even before DOGE arrived, how they can't respond on the phone, how the websites are crashing, and seniors are getting lost in the system. It is clear that this is happening around America today. Every day there's more hard evidence of this. So I believe it is time to bring a halt to DOGE destruction of Social Security before it goes any further. With these developments, the DOGE crowd is breaking a sacred promise to deliver Americans their earned Social Security benefits, and it is time for every member of this committee to step up and commit to rolling back these disastrous actions and bringing sanity back to Social Security. Today's hearing is going to be an opportunity for our nominee to tell the American people whose side is he on. Is he on the side of American workers who paid into Social Security and now are being whipsawed by the DOGE bureaucracy? Or is he on the side of Elon Musk and Howard Lutnick, the Donald Trump cronies who think Social Security is a pyramid scheme and that seniors looking for help when their checks don't come on time must somehow be fraudsters? The urgency for today's hearing couldn't be greater. Since Donald Trump took office, Social Security has experienced the most chaos in its history. Mass personnel layoffs, eliminating phone service for basic help, sending seniors to overcrowded and understaffed field offices that have also been put on the chopping block for closure. Political appointees poking around your most sensitive private information, creating a big risk for what I call the mother of all identity thefts. Claims of massive fraud by Donald Trump and Elon Musk. This approach is a prescription for denying earned benefits to seniors and Americans with disabilities. And I want to be clear as we begin this discussion. If Americans lose access to their Social Security because of Trump-spawned chaos, that is DOGE stealing their money. Both Donald Trump and Elon Musk have repeated claims that there are millions of Social Security numbers assigned to people over 150 years of age, and they're still drawing benefits. Elon Musk says there's a massive amount of fraud and that Social Security is, quote, the biggest Ponzi scheme of all time. Donald Trump says that money is being paid to, quote, many Americans over age 100. Donald Trump thinks more than 1,000 people over 220 years of age are actually being paid by Social Security. Many Americans may be wondering if those individuals are still receiving their Revolutionary War pensions at this point. These are lies. Here are some facts. Last year, the Social Security Inspector General issued a report showing Social Security retirement and disability has a criminal fraud rate of, get this, 0.009%. By the way, as a percentage, that's much lower than the $1.4 billion in assets that reportedly went missing on the Tesla balance sheet just last week. Social Security itself reported 89,000 Americans aged 99 and over receiving benefits in December of last year. And Social Security automatically stops paying benefits at age 115, even if a death has not been reported. So don't take it from me. Check this sign. It says, why DOGE is struggling to find fraud in Social Security. So what's behind these lies on Social Security? In my view, they're deliberately misleading the public to set the stage for cuts to Social Security benefits that are going to be draped in anti-fraud rhetoric the same way we're hearing the case being made for cutting Medicaid. Let's be clear again. Senate Democrats are going to fight attempts to cut Americans' earned benefits at every single turn. Our nominee has made a career out of taking over troubled businesses and using what I think is a pretty ominous recipe. Gut the company by firing hundreds or thousands of workers, sell off pieces of the business, and merge with another company. That resume and approach ought to concern Americans if somebody is thinking about applying that pattern to Social Security. As I've been saying for weeks now, this approach is a prelude to privatizing Social Security and handing it over to private equity. Every single member of this committee knows that there are ways to strengthen Social Security. But what Social Security does well year after year is to get the checks out the door to seniors that rely on them on time every single month. I'll close by saying improving Social Security doesn't start with shuttering the offices that handle modernization, anti-fraud activities, and civil rights violations. It doesn't start with indiscriminately firing or buying out thousands of workers. And it doesn't start with restricting customer service over the phone and drawing up plans to close field and regional offices. The Musk-Lutnick-Trump plan for Social Security is to take away earned benefits from seniors, hollow out the agency in preparation to hand it over to private equity, and give the savings over to their billionaire friends. The fact of the matter is Social Security could be fully funded for generations to come if you just cracked down on billionaire tax cheats and eliminated the payroll tax cap for millionaires and billionaires. This year alone, the Finance Committee has considered multiple Trump nominees that for one strategy or another have figured out ways to avoid paying what they owe into the programs that they are being nominated to actually run. Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent paid little to no Medicare tax, and Dr. Oz managed to avoid paying both Medicare and Social Security. So this morning, our nominee has an opportunity to share his vision for improving Social Security, not dismantling it. And Americans deserve to hear this individual's vision for making customer service easier, not creating more roadblocks, which seem to get more and more strong each day. Americans deserve to hear a clear rejection of Elon Musk's view that Social Security is not a Ponzi scheme perpetrating fraud on the American people. Mr. Chairman, thank you.